Auto say or a new Otoado.
In the auto, so
New era, new beginning.
Obesha no nche.
Also Obesha. I think game the first of all. Obaso a catch the gun and Ibia say yes or no be a drink. Say only ayala mocaso child there. I won't say that no moment in born booby. But they are football. A very difficult game. But on the GDS on in the mountain on Bashan, they will be chat.
Most of them go for someone from there 5-0.
Oh, Jay Betrash. Yet me 5.
But who's table now? Yo. You see, the third position as it stands now with the table. Also. Madagascar about 5 matches or 10 points. Comoros about 4 matches or 9 points. Yes, you about 4 matches, you're 9 points. As in any shot, we go to 12 points.
At the LED table. No?
Yeah. Comoro Islands also shot. Also got 12 points. Okay.
No, Comoros or no, or one game every.
Comoros about the 5th game.
I say, or no, Mali Kosan and Rat.
Okay.
What's that? So here table no so.
Just at a run.
As of Enran. Okay. It's God difference in this sign Comoros for no.
Okay.
Yeah, +2 and I'm no +1.
Okay.
That is the only changes.
And Mali,
that's
Mali 8 points.
8 points. Before Enran game number 5. Then I'm Kosan and don't go 8.
Yes, charity there.
Yes, charity there. You belly the table with 12 points.
And like expected, based on your chart for no ball in recent times now, it's expected to see a show. It's expected to see a show. And Rich, to be very honest, in the last few days, me monitor Black Stars now. I realized say near maybe an Ghana for a pese omuhu Black Stars now. We are beginning to see them. Who's the first near see bodyguard beat the Black Stars team nechi and unti Debiano unko for person more bank team no kwano muntimi mel money ade. Now it seems to have changed. All of a sudden, CCA can say there, especially in the World Cup games, they are born. One course in the crown, and yet 3 goals they concede over there. So it's a team that definitely you have the quality to go in and beat them. The problem, however, has been although the Chadian team has been very, very bad in terms of matches or more bomb, World Cup qualifiers, this animal, all the things they were, and they say even here, we have been struggling all to beat teams that we are supposed to beat. Any problem? Team just see a show, man. We struggle to beat them. Which me, I can several times say Osha a Black Stars team now. In terms of quality, positional quality, who they compare some of the best on Africa. If we are not part of the best, we are the best.
Minister Krakashrom.
Player quality. I don't think that there are 5 countries on the continent, position to position that are better than us. Goalkeeper, they make sure at Cheng. We don't have the best goalkeepers compared to the Andre Onanas and your friend is that one will give it out. But centre backs, we have it. And then Abdul Mumin Epran one man Bubi. He is a top player in the Spanish senior division. And yet this season are consistently every day for Monaco in the Champions League and in the French League. He's a top centre back. Jiku. Top. These are players that have played at the highest level. If you have the quality, go to fullbacks. We have them. Tariq Lamptey. He's a top player. Yes, one Madi. Gideon Mensah for Auxerre is a consistent one. Before Gideon Mensah or Auxerre, now Ed said Auxerre for no. Given how Gideon Mensah came in, would extend his contract. But because of performances, he got a contract extension. Auxerre on him. Fiifi on him. Number of quality. Man, then look at the quality that can get your players. These are top. Thomas Partey commands a starting bet every time. And then Uber West Ham team now, who is the best player over there? We know who it is. Inaki Williams consistently good output for Athletic Bilbao, for Mohamed Kudus, proper player. In terms of quality, everywhere we go, one of the most sought after players,
even World Cup qualifiers are Africa.
Yeah.
Almost goes pan
performance of Kamadin Sulemana. In terms of player quality, Rich Abia Nigeria, player for player on the field of play. Abia Nigeria team no. Maybe in Nigeria, they be boasting of a lot of center forwards and attackers. Ademola Lookman, Alex Iwobi, Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface. I mean, all Banamunya coming in from. But even them, away from their attack, yeah, they show more Fiifi on them. So we have quality. Moroccans, fine, decent team. Algerians, yes. Egypt team, Ukraine team, when you take player quality for quality, they come close to us. So for me, there was enormous quality. The problem has always been, there was a part of Jordan interview with here, I loved it. In 2006, 2008, 2010, the transitioning from the junior national teams to the senior teams, no, or you see, but you see, it's seamless. It's a glove. But we have struggled to do a lot of transition. And what Jordan, I'll say this time, what many players were this 17, 18, and the first time, but that is where we are now. So whilst we have the quality, we have to be able to merge it together as a team. And then Otuado comes in to get a job done. How do you merge it together as a team, as a quality team? No munya results now, so munya park. Rich, one of the things I mean, Obi me I've always said, say I don't agree. So you better say Otuado Asan, TM Pamono. I've never agreed. I think that our problem have gone beyond just the coach.
Ebi Rebecca was sad because of the result as a coach.
100%. But I do not agree. Mimi Huni said it goes beyond that. I think that the team is struggling beyond just manager no just touchline. Because again, your assistant manager 6 times. What happened? We go back and we change again. So we need to change more. We say, you know, money ye. You need to find stability with one manager kakrana. You need to train and Nancy kakrana. And have hope in them and see so betting transform a team na. If there is a luxury, why not? But the luxury, any beyond the Chadian game, because once you drop points against Chad, it means that the probability of qualifying for the World Cup also now you want to be able to qualify. Then you should be the Chadians here. And so to me, show which every team that Chad Nena Bobia away from home, they are very, very solid. In fact, I'll share the underlying data of Chad for the number of goals they concede. I've given the average goals 3. But Omoba away from home, they try to be as compact as possible. And then I am very certain that Chad for the man say, to come and break them down. And that is where we've also struggled. And what now, Otuado, first question mark that you have to answer is the profiling of the players. Which me excited, say GFA for the share, Amode Desmond of February Otuado backroom staff. Because also is under 23 team now. The best thing that you could see is a coach in the profiling players. Okay, play away. Na who say ni this part of the pitch. Play away ni say that part of the pitch. In your money say. We need to profile. In terms of profiling, say also Antoine Semenyo is striker. Antoine Semenyo at Bournemouth doesn't play as a centre forward. And yes, say be team as centre forward because coach Andoni Arola ni PBB from the wide area and to Antoine Semenyo on him. And Evan also rather as a centre forward. So who do you want to play as a centre forward today? How are the Chadians playing? If you look at how Inaki Williams, Inaki wants to get in behind and get space. But a lot of the teams, sit in a low block. Into Inaki, you are hurting the young man, hurting your team. How do you break them down? Asking questions of Mohamed Kudus. Send your ball sometimes. Kita boni bebrebe episode channel. A fan baby can you problem.
Okay.
Which a player actually be a space. It helps the team. It creates chances. A pulley players. Exactly. But the timing of when to release the ball and the most important thing. But as he get around so I think
now the ever cupboard so ready to take on Navi. When the cupboard so tactically you could do common proper at the FU. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now what you saying?
What's my late? Didn't ya? How much you weigh? Me sorry, I no promise you. Me Joy News. Our love FM. So what you Joy News? We are say, more one aspect of the news. I find the financial news. Nti omo business news na, ana me just a love for no about breaking news tune. Then David Akwete came on breaking news and they say eja to edum. H. And I'm say, hey, I say me. So fortunately for Love no na omo the Kenya videos that. And almost you omo videos of the scene. And I yanka say inwa Leo on the grounds. Afi omo crossing over to Leo no. Rich Okasana Leo ampa me say oh my god I'm say no one here. I don't know. And yet normal eja to baby a manageable ni bia the way I all react you know. So I took my phone and I'm here man say oh me call on my Facebook page or Rich the way na eja na edere no
kwa ko blue light hono baby a boys ntonton pabo no
sa no pare kwa na enyanko nti omo ni Leo kasa na no mo frɛ manager ewo hello FM think a woman be
okay
and also omo evacuate omo building no e ka evacuate omo obi asi from FM because of ejano to hello FM building ni mo atọ the building next to but I say because ejano betimi spread abom on ntino omo dundum omo mfidie nyina na omo free Rich maybe yeah I had to speak to a reporter.
Anyone na boache.
Na okase. Be si saa time na okasa na eja ni ndum.
O sa afi kra na ekosoro.
Me ra ho papa. Because as some of you know can hear around be the emphasis on breaking into the breaking news no was 6:30. And a report no was that eja started be 45 minutes ago. Enti eja so Kumasi markets Edum from around 5:45. Yeah, around it was almost 11. Intimidum.
Other from 9 hours. 9.
I'm not paying me hope. I'm not in a good mood cry. For Japadie. And Nippon Kwa. Enough. Rich. You see, blasters in common aid. Me dear, me dino with a lot of caution. Many obia waka say, oh, Charlie, then yet him be a minister ni pakoni adi. But the Asani Pakono, I refuse to also add and say, Rich in Pepper, Ghana Blasters team in Yetimbia. In Pempering, blasters on the continent in the world, and Yetimbia. And numbers are there to show for. Rich, yeah, national team, yeah, team go a whole year near winning 2 matches, and Yetimbia. Nancy started World Cup qualifiers. I'm a match team business Rwanda, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia. Rich, in terms of form, they are better than Ghana Blasters. Now, say if Namibia, Rwanda, say Omoya Adiachin Ghana Blasters, for the say child, Namibia today. That is the kind of game you are coming to play. Your blasters and any team BIBM until they start to turn things around. That is the gospel truth. The state of the blasters and the level of so who this can be team be on the continent say any team biano. Rich say yeah Afcon. Now you are qualified. Now your countries are equal now on the continent. That is the truth. See the pinnacle of your football on your continent. A tournament. Now when to me and qualify and Kubia. Rich, see I can't say what continent so count. And that is the state of the blasters. Yes, you are team ya. Chad yet, yes, you yet. Ye team Papa Biana, ye Chad. That is the level of the blasters. Mesana me fano.
Okay.
Say the Biana can be at peace. Me share
Enumere game na me share funu form yenu. But Rich, from Otto to Jordan, make a coach any a captain. Omo can't tell me Ayala ni Ghana for say. Ayala, o first race you know disappointment in Udibim. Yenye team bia. Now so no, ya team be paying. Na ye some of us say we will want to get back to South team bina na ye no. If that is the assurance, Rich Park in the betre. Enya kasa.
Won't me ever.
Say assurance and say ya bafoma ma say yenye team bia. Nemo no. Now we used to be team papa bi emre bi atwam. And your captain, your coach, you catch yourself. Yankee, come on to your Am I ready to fight and get us back to Saturdays in India? And your casa, a park in the better rich.
So, Otto say a new era there. New era, and me, who you
park in so
new beginning, you say, who you
and your casa. It's you now so new. Our fear, our Craspo Stadium against South. And no Mali ko say Comoros. Trainer. And Rachi Madagascar ko say Central African Republic 4-1. Unso so di eni enya kasa. No Mali team no. Bilal Touré. China ni mu ho. Show mo me field na bisuma mo to say yes. As at the time na Mali ko Comoros no. Na Comoros na Omo 9 points. Today, Mali has shown almost the same point. And you bring no. And you can say win your matches, win handsomely. Nasa Madagascar say 4-1. Mali has set 3-0. Omo away games so. Ghana will home against China. So obviously a jitum sampa. Who team bia? How many must you be able to score?
Nenye Serbia nene niema ya Ghana. You were against Chad.
And no man, yes, so they are. And it started dutum. You see, one of your biggest problems, and he say, we have been in a state of denial for so long. Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, Ghana.
Yes, sir. Crano. Nasta na yakobo ba say, as your bet try to win. Yes, no.
Yam fam no more. Tactics. So your coach, I say, approach is very simple. Attack. Yeah, couple goals na say. Right from the referee, but